Welcome to another fantastic episode of Orange. You're glad you don't know me. I am your host, the one, the only, ladies, I'm single, Kelsey Evans, and today will be reviewing Scooby-Doo: Return to Zombie Island. And I have this is a sequel to, I think it was 1998. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, one of my favorite direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movies ever. I remember when that first came out, and it was amazing. The monsters were real, and it had a great soundtrack. And it was I think I've watched that Scooby-Doo movie more than any other Scooby-Doo movie ever. And one of the movies I've actually probably watched the most when I was a kid. And oh my god, I love Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. This one is called Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. And this just came out this week, and we have the whole gang on the back, and you got the zombies, and I guess they join Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and the Mystery Inc. gang as they win a vacation of a lifetime and attempt to put their mystery-solving days behind them. As soon as they arrive at the tropical island and check into the Moonscar Island resort, Velma, Daphne, and Fred can't help but notice how strangely familiar this island is to a terrifying place they once visited long ago, which was obviously Moonscar Island. They soon find that the paradise comes with a price when they encounter an army of zombies and a creepy cat people. Hop on aboard and travel Scooby-Doo and the gang as they unearth the mystery of Zombie Island in an all-new original movie 20 years in the making. So I think this is 20 years since the original movie, so that would make it 1999. Yep. 1998, 1999, something like that. So I love the first one, and I obviously I know it's not going to be as good as the original, but the original one was amazing. Like they had Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Oh my god, it was such a good movie. So they had them in that. They're working airport. I think they were working airport security. That Velma had her own Mystery Inc. bookstore. Fred and Daphne had their own TV show. Daphne had a TV show, and Fred was the cameraman. And they traveled. They all got together, and after being broken up for so long, they reunited with each other. They reunited with each other to solve some more mysteries for Daphne's birthday. However, they get on a boat and go to Moonscar Island, and which is the place that apparently they're returning in this one. And zombies are real. They have these cat creatures, and it was really dark for a Scooby-Doo movie. Not even joking. That's probably the darkest Scooby-Doo movie I've ever seen, besides Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which is another one of my favorite Scooby-Doo series. I was a big Scooby-Doo fan. I said before I'm going to try to rebuild my Scooby-Doo movie collection. I also am almost done completing my MCU DVD collection. I got Doctor Strange today, which I'll also be watching, but I'm not doing a review of it. But I'm almost done my MCU DVD collection, Blu-ray collection. I'm almost done. I think I have 2 more movies I need to get before I complete the collection. So I'm really happy about that. And then I'm just gonna start back up on my Scooby-Doo collection. And yeah, I'm about to pop up the movie, and I'm gonna show you the menu. I'm not gonna show you any of the movie, but I will show you the menu. Okay, watch this. First, I'm going to show you the DVD copy. That looks really cool. It looks like a Blu-ray disc, but it's not. Here is the DVD screen. This is like the cover. And we're going to push play. Matt, wait. Oh, hang on. Hold on one moment. Scooby-Doo has a flower pattern shirt. And Shaggy has a hula necklace on, and there's a zombie. So they said something about like a resort or something. Well, they'll be staying at a resort, so they might get that at the resort. I'm really curious how this pans out. Okay, guys, here we go. So, right now I'm eating some ice cream. 3 different kinds of ice cream, like cheesecake flavored, strawberry shortcake, and a bunch of mackinac fudge, like Oh, they're really good. Mmm. Delicious. Now back to the movie. Okay, guys, this is the review. I just got done watching the movie. And Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island was not better than the original, but it was a great follow-up sequel to the movie. Even though I'm not going to give a lot of spoilers, but it was not as dark as the first one. The first one was like the original Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island was really dark, had a great soundtrack. This one, not so much a great soundtrack. First of all, it was a lot more cartoony too. It did, however, pay homage to the original movie, and they showed some clips from the first movie, like, well, they with new art style from the first movie. It was good. It was very, very cartoony. I mean, I was expecting that for the new generation because that one was really dark. The Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island was really dark. I was disappointed in the fact that they didn't play any of the old Terror Time song that was in the first one. That was in the Zombie Island. I thought they were going to play that one. And what was the other? Terror Time. The Terror Timing song. I was disappointed that wasn't used in this one. And the Ghost is Here song. I'm surprised those two songs were in this movie. But again, I'm assuming there was some kind of copyright thing from like the people who sang that song originally. So I'm disappointed in the fact that they weren't in this movie. That those songs weren't in this movie. But still, they did pay homage to the original Scooby-Doo chase songs, like back like when in the '70s version, when they were getting chased by in this particular scene, they were getting chased by zombies. And to my surprise, they played like a song like just like they did when they were getting chased by Ghost. They're getting chased by that Ghost with zombies in this movie, and they kind of like the chasings from the original Scooby-Doo. Where are you? And I thought that was really cool. I do, however, like I'll talk about the characters. Scooby and Shaggy are gonna act the same like as they always do in every movie. I love Shaggy and Scooby. I never really seen a movie when Shaggy was bad. I've seen mostly every single Scooby-Doo movie, and I've never seen a bad Shaggy. Voiced by Matthew Lillard. He did a really good job. Matthew Lillard does an excellent Shaggy. Even though Casey Kasem was the original, I love the Matthew Lillard as the voice of Shaggy. Scooby was the same, like, they'll eat food and get scared. Like, they were the same. I love Scooby and Shaggy in this movie. I really didn't care for Velma's character. I feel like she was obnoxious, and I didn't really care for her. She was quite, like, in this movie she can be very annoying. Fred's character actually made me laugh, though. Like, there are certain scenes in this movie in which he made me laugh. Like, this movie that he sells the Mystery Machine, and he has all these fantasies that he's seen the Mystery Machine, and he like has some kind of weird fetish for the Mystery Machine, which he has actually done in other movies too. In other Scooby-Doo movies, if you've watched a lot of them, the newer ones, he has some kind of weird fetish for the Mystery Machine. But so that was cool. So I like the Fred's character. I love Scooby and Shaggy's. Daphne, she was okay. Like, she's pretty much the same. But I liked all the characters. I felt like Velma was a little bit obnoxious. The side characters were good. Were okay. There's one character who I felt was going back and forth as a good guy, bad guy, and surprisingly, this character didn't become wasn't the overall bad guy, which surprises him to me because this character does something very odd in the movie that makes him seem like he's a bad guy, but it turns out he's not, which really surprised me. But it's a good movie. Definitely not as good as the original one, but they paid a lot of homage to the Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island, which I give it applause for. Not as dark like the original one. Like I love how dark the original one was, but it was not. It's not dark. But I'm gonna give it a scale out of 1 to 10. I give it a 7. I feel like the movie had some more potential, but I think they did a good job with this for this generation. If you're looking for like a more kid friendly like a kid friendly Scooby-Doo movie, then Scooby Return to Zombie Island is your key. If you're looking for a more adult Scooby-Doo version, watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Watch both of them; they're both great movies. Comment down below and tell me what your favorite Scooby-Doo movie is, or if you've seen Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island, or you want to talk about the original one. Leave a comment down below. And stay tuned for another episode of Orange You Glad You Don't Know Me, where random things are constantly, always randomly happening. Signing off.